Next up, we are playing as the Goddess, which is kind of funny because I thought I had already done an Era 3 run with the Goddess, but apparently not. So we're doing an interest in gold again. And yeah, like, didn't we use her for the Age of... Oh no, the Age of Horror we did with the Pirate Queen. Okay, I think we're going to try for the Age of Horror with the Goddess this time. She has Divinity. Biotica within her city borders specifically gains 50% more food, technology, and gold. So it's a little bit harder to build up other cities, but she's happy. Science and plants. I think we'll just pick the forest again. I don't know if we'll actually use it. Hey, you know what? Maybe we will manage to go with the castles and knights and then go into Age of Horror from there. So the forest is good for food. Between these two, mystery. We're definitely going with the rock giant again. We're just going to make a desert of gold because that seems to be the thing that's best for the goddess. Although we could go with taiga. High yield of science and gold. Undergrowth and critters. It's kind of interesting that undergrowth and critters are the better options, or the biotica focus, when it has a high yield of science and gold. I guess that's science with the undergrowth, gold with the critters, although undergrowth usually has food. So that doesn't quite seem to match up. Okay, well, let's take the savannah and we'll go with the taiga. Some odd options, maybe. Alright, let's go with that though. See what we can do. I should probably pay attention to some of those 3-star things. Although there's cool 3-star Apex Biotica in every biome. Who are we going to start her off with then? In terms of making gold. Like, I know said I was going to go with the desert because of all the gold, but now I'm second guessing myself. In the taiga, we have agate and we have stone. So it's not so good for making wealth. Right off the bat, anyway. In the taiga, we have stoats, but they also require rabbits around. We can do a mix. That's okay. Doesn't have to be straight. Straight gold. That's like, we can do other stuff. African wild dogs, if they have prey, then they're 15, and then doubled if they're next to other African wild dogs, which is 30. That's actually pretty darn good. And in the taiga, we also have redstone and amethyst. And the amethyst likes to be next to animals too. Okay, so maybe we do like a more of an animal focus than a mineral focus. I like that idea. Let's go with the savannah. We'll put some of that down here. I'll count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And we will be settling right there. I guess we want to help the goddess expand as much as possible because she gets a much bigger bonus from each biotica in her territory than anyone else does. And maybe it would be best to have 2 different biomes, one on either side for her. I haven't tried to do a whole lot with that. We could. Let's start off with the animals. So African wild dogs, these seem to have the most, although there's a mineral booster right there. Hold on. I take it back. What is the requirement for the African wild dogs if they're adjacent to a prey or critter or bioticum? So if I put them in the corner here, that won't work out because we'll have the minerals in the way. If I put them here, we'd have to put the prey over here. I think we're all right with doing that. Let's put down African wild dog right there, and the mineral on this. Redstone wants to be adjacent to a plant. And we have a guinea fowl. I'm going to put down another African wild dog right away. Let me spend too much eon here right off the bat, but yeah, we don't need this much. That's all right. We'll leave it like this, and then we'll put down our nomad settlement over here and start building up their stuff. They have 15 eon to get to whatever they require. Oh, the Goddess Village already has another request. That is very quick. Stay glorious. Changes when the city gains a neighbor. Stay glorious. Interesting. I wonder if you could play this with just one city. Just the goddess. You wouldn't get very many drafts out of it though. Who could we invite? The diplomat and the pirate queen. Well, this is a little bit of a challenge. I don't have water, so the pirate queen's going to be disappointed. And the diplomat wants prosperity for all, so she wants a lot of cities, but actually this could be kind of cool. If we have the diplomat and then we just place a lot of cities around the map, Then we can go for the monument age with the goddess, which is probably what we'll do anyways. And then she'll get more gold. It's 30 gold per settlement. Not a huge amount, but it's something. Maybe we should do that. Just stack a bunch of cities over here. They hardly get anything. It's a fascinating idea. Or we just try to stick with this one settlement. I like the idea of trying for a lot of them. Yeah, let's go with the diplomat here. Now, she just wants prosperity for all, so I don't know what kind of territory to give her. Let's put down a generic forest and see how that goes. Put the forest down. I might even go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be her biome, but wow. Our monkey giant moves fast. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if I really want to have anybody around her. Oh, there you go. Her requirement is to have 5 prosperity of any kind. So it's not... So what I was kind of expecting from the description, I was thinking it was going to be something like have prosperity across your other settlements. Like each settlement has X prosperity or something like that. It looks like she just wants a certain amount of prosperity of her own. Well, let's just put her in the forest. I'm gonna... Yeah, this is weird. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm definitely less regimented about it this time. The cat temple. If there are 3 cat biotica on the planet, then they gain 12 mystery and 60 food. I don't think we can get many cats right now. We'd have to draft them. I want to have a look at the options for cats. Across all biotica, we have a total of 1 sand cat in the desert. We can't even make a desert right now. What does it say for making other biomes? Is that in the first era or the second era? If we wanted to create an ocean... It doesn't say. Yeah, I don't know what the requirement is for that. Well, what are the options here? Gem Seeker, Overseer, so 3 element biotica, so minerals, and merchant peer, minerals, cat temple. The cat temple gives food, but we don't particularly want food. We want gold for the goddess. I don't know. None of these are really what I was aiming for. I guess we could take the Overseer. 3 element biotica within borders is pretty easy to achieve. Easier to achieve than the Gem Seeker, and it's even more gold. So I will probably be stacking some elements, which would be redstone. Maybe the amethyst would have been better. Oh well, we'll have some redstone, so be it. I can put that down now, and we could get a draft charge, or we can put the Diplomat Queen Porter, help them with that. They only need 2 more prosperity, that's easy. Hold on, let's give you a forest, or ash. If it's next to a mineral, it gets something. Stoats and rabbits. And then mossy stone is 20 on its own. Or 20 gold for mossy agate. Well, this one wants to be next to a mineral. This one wants to be next to a plant. Let's do that. Put the gold booster and put the ash. No, the blueberry. A blueberry. And we got a tech booster. Hold on. I think the boosters only show up once the border expands. I swear that wasn't there before. I probably should have noticed that by now. They want elements. That is awkward. This element boosts, it has technology. If we were to put it here, then we'd get a science booster. What about technology plants? For each adjacent animal we'd get stuff. I might have to replace the amethyst here, because these wild dogs are in an awkward spot around this tech booster, science booster. So if I put a herbivore over here, it'll boost their gold. And then we can put a plant or a mineral in this. The plant would give us 15. Oh, it would give us 25. Because there's multiple adjacent animals. Okay, let's do that. I'll put the herbivore down over here. Guinea fowl. And, oh, by the way, drafting. Hold on. Hang on. Let's draft first. See what we get. Savannah, umbrella thorn acacia, spotted hyena, and zebras. Well, spotted hyena I think is the way to go. These guys give a lot of gold. They're 1 star, 30 gold, and take scavenger for each adjacent minerals. Wow. up to 2. So they can give us 70 gold. They do cost 3 biodiversity, which is kind of a bummer. But that scavenger effect can really be quite strong later on with some symbioses. Okay. I don't think we'll be using it just yet, though. Guinea fowl or white-backed vulture. White-backed vulture is not a herbivore or prey or critter. This one here is a critter. Yeah, we'll do that. And this guy will continue with putting down the elephant grass. The elephant grass is happy with that. And then we actually want to put some minerals, but first we should put down another settlement. This settlement, Ashen Hole. Not a big fan of that hole. That oh my gosh, I'm not a big fan of that name. Oh my goodness. All right, what are we going to put down here? Taiga, I think, is what I wanted to do. I guess we should look at the nomads. The inventor and the sage, food and science. What could we do for food or science? I kind of want to do the sage here. We could say that Ashen Hole, well, I guess they're flex. They could be food or they could be technology. They're already in the forest, so maybe they are our food. Let's go with the inventor instead. There you go. Always looking for science. We'll help them out with that. And in terms of making science, the stuff, the taiga is pretty good. So we can do that. I'm going to leave this open and this open. We'll try to get these guys to expand in this direction. Oh, actually, something I wanted to try. I want to see if we can put the inventor right next to the goddess. Although that might be a bad idea because the goddess could run out of space. No, let's... Should I try it? Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm going to put down some taiga here. And we'll see how close we can put the inventor to him. Where is he, by the way? Over here. Ah, too close to another city center. So there is a fair amount of space they need. Okay. Well, let's do it like this then. And we're going to try and make them expand their borders out here. To do that, I need to put down some sciencey stuff. We'll put science right here. Science over here. And they are not interested in expanding their borders yet. So that's good. Now, next to that, we did want to have some elements for these guys. We'll put down... Oh, the mud pool. +5 technology and biodiversity if adjacent to an animal. Well, that's nice. This thing gives more if it's adjacent to a plant. So I could put the mud pool over here. That would be good. We'll do this to encourage them to head out over this way. Now they are interested in expanding. And unfortunately, I may have messed that up because they're interested as well. If I put a thing here, they're both going to expand here. Oh, we gain more Eon. Perfect. I was just thinking that we were down to 5 Eon, so we might have had a problem, but we don't. We're good. I'll put down another redstone. And now they're heading out that way. Perfect. We're going to wait and let them expand first. Because what happened yesterday is there was a town that was expanding, so I was like, oh, good. I can put stuff next to them and have the other town expand to that now. And then the town that was already expanding then expanded right next door. So they were expanding in both directions at once. And I wonder, maybe that's something we could make use of because they still have all these positives. So if I were to put something here, maybe they would just expand immediately and maybe that would be a good thing to expand twice at once. But right now I want to control our land. So now it should be safe to put down another stone. I will do so. Make sure that they expand to this territory. And there you go. Goddess Village completed their request. We have 2 drafts waiting for us. The neutral village. Have 15 prosperity and have 3 cities with 10 prosperity. Okay. And there they go. They're going to grab that land. Perfect. Let's look at the drafts here. We have the taiga and the forest. Other things to pay attention to. We're going to keep researching the savannah, but I think we'll kind of alternate between the taiga and the forest. I don't know which one I want to focus on. Maybe we'll focus on the forest first. There should be some good overlap, actually, between the two. Things like this, right? So squirrel, this is both a forest and a taiga. Palace cat is also a forest and a taiga. This focuses on gold. This focuses... Well, this kind of has a split between gold and food. But the palace cat likes gold. The pear tree gives us food, and the squirrel gives biodiversity and food. White willows are good for technology, but we're not aiming for technology over there. I guess we could do anything we like over there, right? So if we take this, we get tin. That might be good just for the overlap between the two. Let's do that. Because she doesn't care about what kind of resource she gets. Although again, I did say I wanted to go for the castles and knights, which means that she would become the food city. Fishing hut, if there are fish biotica within borders, there aren't. Fruit picker, if there are fruit biotica within borders. Okay. Or element biotica within borders. So, again, given that I want to aim for food with this settlement, I think we should probably go for the fruit picker. How many fruits do we have? White willow is not a fruit. Blueberries are the only option, so we could just put a few blueberries down. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, fruit picker it is. 4 fruit biotica. It won't be unique or anything, but it'll be good enough. Good enough to gain us 120 food. Speaking of which, West Oasis. They wanted 3 element biotica within borders. We don't quite have that. Let's put that down now. 1 more element biotica. For that, there was the mud pool counts as an element. Put it right there. I'm going to put it in the corner first. It just needs to be adjacent. It doesn't have to be adjacent to multiple. There you go. So they get their full bonus. Perfect. We're going to carry on, pick our stuff for the first era. I think it is going to be the Monument Age. The goddess wants to be the best, and we're alright with making her the best. Age of Philosophy, Iron Age, Calm Era, those are okay too. But I think we'll go with the Monument. I hope this builds into castles and knights. Philosopher, the Age of Philosophy. Yeah, no. This is encouraging her to make science stuff, and that's not really what we're aiming for. So, Monument it is. She gets gold. That'll be good. The Inventor Village, the goddess has 13 gold. She should be on her way there. 9. Yeah, I think she'll get to 13 as it is. We'll wait to see what the next step is. Now the Inventor... Oh yeah, more drafting, by the way. Back to the Savannah. Let's go. Zebra, Amaranth, and Monkey Orange. None of these are really what we want. We're looking for gold in the Savannah. So, re-roll. Ooh, Marabou. All ugly biotica in this biome gain 100% more base resources. And Underlord, 20 gold for each ugly bioticum in this biome. So, that would boost with the Warthog 2 times ugly, actually. I think that does count twice for the Underlord. White Rhino is amazing. Oh, no, sorry, no. White Rhino's not the amazing one. Which one was the amazing one? Can't remember. But there's one that was, like, really... Oh, it wasn't the hippo. I could have sworn it was the White Rhino. For each distinct set of plants and herbivore. Actually, I think it was the White Rhino. But it was for Sanctuary, not for the Grazer. Yeah, that makes sense. Peacock Ore, 25 gold for each bioticum that has a base gold yield in this row. I do know now that that is specifically within the biome. But we could take it. It's pretty good. We are aiming for gold in the Savannah. So this looks like kind of the best one. Marabou is pretty cool though. I would like to build around it. Although most ugly things, I mean, the Warthog is a food bioticum, and the, I've gone and forgotten their name, Wildebeest. Wildebeests are ugly and they're food as well. So most ugly things might not be gold producing. Peacock Ore. 25 gold for each bioticum that has base gold. This is up to 175 from 1 Peacock Ore. We could put multiple together, although they do have biodiversity cost. Tanzanite is not bad. 70 gold total. It's adjacent to an element. The parakeet's okay, but it needs to be next to a tree. You know what? Let's go with the Marabou. It's kind of cool. Let's do it. I think that one scales better into the late game. Okay. Oh, South Grove. You guys have something. A toolsmith, a herbalist, and a woodcutter. 100 technology if they're 3 tree biotica, or 3 undergrowth biotica, or the mineral with the highest technology output. Yeah, we don't have another draft for you guys in the taiga here. Tin is kind of our best. 30 is not a whole lot of technology on one thing, so we probably shouldn't be going for the toolsmith. Woodcutter and herbalist, that also doesn't really match up with what we've done so far. We've just thrown some stone down. We could put down carrots. That's the undergrowth. Or trees. Actually, yeah, we could just put down some fir. 3 fir trees would be enough. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that. Woodcutter. And should I just put those trees over here? Or should I try to get them to expand in this direction? They are interested in expansion. So let's go this way. And while they're doing that, we'll go back to West Oasis Citadel. Although the neutral village wants some stuff as well. But I want to make sure that we get to 40 prosperity with our limited Eon. Oh man, 5 unique biotica within borders. That could be tough. I don't even know if we could do that. These guys want more cities with less prosperity. More tribes, less prosperity. Well, we've kind of filled out their lands, haven't we? One more spot there for a mud pool. Oh! Yeah, no, 3 element biotica, so we've covered that. Oh, the inventor's already developing new technology. That's great. Good job, bud. Well, I'm gonna suck with this, so I'm just gonna put another tree down. They are hesitant. If I put another tree within borders, would that push you to leave? I guess they do have some more empty spots over here. Ooh, not enough. And we do need them to expand by the end of the first era. Also, Ashen Hole... I need to put more fruits. Oh no, we have a lot to do to get these bonuses. I messed up by putting this fir tree out here. I should have put something else. Although they are going to need some diversity anyhow. Carrots are a possibility. Tin, we could put some tin down. Adjacent to at least 2... Oh, of course, it's outside their territory if I do that. But I kind of have to. Yeah, we're probably going to end up buying some Eon here. I want to make sure we get all the base bonuses from their inspirations. Now she wants 40 prosperity. We could do that. That'll make things a lot easier to get plus 10. I think that's kind of important. Somewhat vital. If they expand, they'll have a total of 1, 2, 3 biotica. They need 2 more unique biotica within their territory. Rabbit and Stoat. Not terribly exciting. Oh, excuse me. We already have the tin. We could put in a gate. That's not terribly exciting either. Carrots are okay, but we don't have any good spots to put them. So I think it's the rabbit and the stoat. Adjacent to at least one other critter. We'll put a rabbit here. And while he's making the slow march over, we can go to Ashen Hole. They want more fruits. At least we'll put 1 fruit down. Blueberries here. I mean, blueberries are the only option, right? I was kind of wondering whether it would be worth drafting here. Like, if I just wait and see if we get a draft for the forest, we could get more. Okay, good. They are expanding. Perfect. And you know what that means? That means I'm okay to leave the Inventor Village until later. We can finish that in the next era. We've got the Woodcutter bonus, and that's good enough for me. Although it is just 1 more place. Let's go back to the Goddess Town. Goddess Town here, we certainly want to get that completed. 40 prosperity. For that to be accomplished, we can't use any 2-star stuff. Kunzite is helpful. 20 gold if there are no more than 1 other copies of this biotica in the biome. That's easy to do. And I should be keeping in mind... Well, no, never mind. We didn't... I was going to say I should be keeping in mind that we want to put the gold along 1 row if possible, but I didn't draft that. I drafted the Marabou instead. Who is going to want a bunch of ugly biotica. White-backed vulture is ugly. We can put some of those around. Spotted hyena is ugly too. For each adjacent minerals up to 2, I should put 1 of those down. Are you guys interested in expansion? No, they're not. But I'm going to put 1 down anyway. You stick him here. There you go. So he's... Oh, sorry. Actually, hold on. I put 1 more for a draft. No. There's no rush on that. Hyena first. He'll be next to 2 minerals. So he should be producing 70 gold, and he's ugly. And then we can put a white-backed vulture if adjacent to at least 1 element and predator. So that white-backed vulture would go right here next to him. Oh, although this is a predator. And this is an element. So we could put the white-backed vulture here. They're interested in expansion. I think maybe that would be a better idea. Let's do that. Are there any stuff for each ugly in the biome? And no, so it doesn't have to be adjacent to anything. The warthog does want to be adjacent to minerals, so we might end up putting a warthog out here, although we'd have to replace the spotted hyena to do that. Which I could do, although that would remove the ugly modifier. Warthog wants to be next to a mineral. Yeah, we don't have any great spots for a warthog to go. I guess we just replace the hyena and so be it. We'd lock in 70. We could put a warthog down. Maybe put another hyena back down after. Yeah, that would be fine. So, white-backed vulture can go over here. And that should get them excited to expand. So then they'll go into the spotted hyenas territory. Now, we are building up their gold, but they actually don't even need wealth specifically. They're happy with any kind of prosperity. That's interesting. Might need to use some micros. We have 15 Eon remaining. The neutral village, they still need 3 more fruit biotica, which is all 15 of our Eon. Actually, there's just no way around that, right? We're not going to get another 7 prosperity from the one spotted hyena. So, we are going to have to buy some Eon regardless to accomplish what I want to do. Is there anything else that would give a lot of prosperity? Not gold-wise. The elephant grass is okay. This one's okay. Oh, sorry. Stay over here. I could put down another spotted hyena for 70 gold. That seems like the best, but I would have to put down another mineral as well. And even then, 70 gold isn't going to change the game for us. We'd be better off building up population if possible. Oh no, they need 7 more technology for another invention. They got voodoo chicken. Oh, another invention for somebody else could be useful to us. If the inventor had 4 more prosperity, 4 more technology, then they would make another invention. Or, we got some for Ashenhole. 4 more technology over here. And, oh no, the fruits. Yeah, we're just putting down fruits for them. Blueberries don't give us much technology. That's where the draft would come in handy. It did go with fruit picker. So, hoping for another trade route is not going to be a route for us right now. What else can we do? I'm wondering, do I just put another hyena down and then put another mineral out here? How much did that get us? Let's do some math. 70. Basically gets us 2 prosperity. And we need 4 total. Alright. In terms of micros, these guys don't have any food for us yet. But if we were to fill out the fruit picker thing, then they might. Let's do that then. We'll put blueberries all around this mossy gate and hope it works out. I'm going to buy some more Eon preemptively because I know we'll need it. And our fast monkey forest giant can come on over. Blueberry, blueberry, blueberry. Oh, did they expand that direction? You fools. There you go. Now they're expanding the direction I want. That's fine. Hold on. Can I just place the rainforest right now? Oh, I could place the other ones right now. In the first. Okay, perfect. Well, that answered my question about first air and second air, etc. Nice. And 1 more blueberry. So that should do it for the fruit picker. That will get us a draft as well, I think. Pretty sure we'll get to 15 prosperity here. Oh, yeah, for sure. Easily. And 5 more, I'm pretty sure we'll get a micro as well. I wonder what this person's... Oh, this person's emblem, what does that do? Grants a diplomat emblem if it raises the population by 1. 10% output for each completed level 2 city request on the planet. That's pretty cool. I like it. There you go. And we got ourselves a draft. So let's draft in the forest. Wait a second. We haven't drafted at all in taiga? Ooh, should I draft in the taiga instead? Yeah, let's draft in the taiga. Potatoes, copper, and foxes. I think copper is the choice because we are aiming for technology over in the taiga there. Well, we've already unlocked tin, unfortunately. The skunk is an option, but it's not great for us. It's not that great. I guess it has a lot of tags. Look at that. It has lost, and then it has fur, herbivore, prey, and predator. So those could be pretty cool if we were doing some other stuff. Well, let's take copper anyway. And then 5 unique biotica within borders. I don't know if a draft is going to help us necessarily. The next draft actually... No, Savannah's already at max rank, so... What I should have done is I should have drafted the forest, because then that might have let us get the Savannah... No, I don't think it would have. Either case, we would have needed 2 drafts. I could also get a microcharge from the store. 25% primary yield for each adjacent biotic that has a base science yield. Well, that doesn't help us. 20% primary yield for each distinct predator biotic in the biome. That could help. We have 1, 2... Oh, just the 2. Okay, so that'd be 40% more gold on this guy, which is helpful. You know, it's something. Or we have this one, which would give us 20%, something like that. I may as well use it, right? There's no harm. No harm in doing so. I think we will try putting down another spotted hyena here. Let's see how much we get out of this. I'm expecting like 20, 30, something like that. Oh, we got 30. Whoa, hold on. Oh, it's a flat amount. We got 30 of each. Oh my goodness, the diplomat emblem is incredible. Look at that. So another... If we helped the inventor, then we would get another 10 of each. Hey, that did it. Easy. Okay. Diplomat emblem is awesome. Let's get the forest. Let's boost the diplomat. Apple trees, lychee trees, and zinc. All plants in this biome gain 15 technology. That's kind of cool. Lychee tree. All animals in this biome gain 15 food. That's also cool. Musk deer. Pretty good. It's not bad. It's okay. It's actually not that great because it's 2-star. I just realized. I thought that was a 1-star that was giving that. Pear trees and apple trees are... I like those, really. We would get the squirrels in either case between the lychee tree and the apple tree. Apple tree does end up costing a lot of biodiversity if we want to put it down. Of course, you pair it with squirrels to generate some more. That helps. 2 distinct herbivores. I think I'd rather take the lychee tree and maybe put up some animals throughout the place. Do that. And it's a fruit, so it goes in line with us having some fruit. I don't know. Alright, 5 more eon remaining, somehow. Let's help the inventor. What do we have for this guy? There was something... Oh, there's the skunk. If this bioticum is 4 patches away from the closest city, that's not happening. Oh, but it is lost. So we have a lot of fur. Does each of these count? Does it stack? I think so. So the skunk would be an easy placement for some gold and some rugged. But it's not amazing. I'd rather just put down something else. Tin, gate, and copper. Copper seems like a good idea if we had a lot of rugged. Actually, we're pretty close. We're at 7 rugged already. Yes, that's another easy choice, I think. Let's put it out here. Actually, let's put it in the middle. Just in case. Because we might want to upgrade it into a 2-star. And it's more likely that we'd want a 2-star in the middle for symbioses with things on either side. Okay, let's continue on to the new age. And with this new age, I think I know what we're picking. The people have completed the pyramid. Whoa. Monument Age complete. So we gain 10 Eon limit, which is very strong. And 1 upgrade points for diversity, prosperity. Castles and knights is what I'm going for. Each leader builds a unique castle. The diplomat is going for food, the inventor is going for technology, and the goddess is going for gold. Perfect. Let's do it. Now, these unique castles, when I last did the castles and knights, I kind of didn't build into them at all. So I'd like to see what that's like. But before we can do that, or actually, what we'll do is have a look at the castle. So 200 food if there are 5 herbivore biotica within borders. Well, I'm very glad we went with the animal draft for the forest. That worked out nicely. I would have been a little bit upset if I'd picked the apple trees instead. Over here, we want 25 gold for each distinct gem biotica within borders. So we have to put some gems down. That's unfortunate because I am not going for gems whatsoever. But we'll try and work that in. And then Le Chateau. 35 technology for each distinct construction biotica within borders. And we already have 4. Because these each count as construction, and we just put down a copper, which also does. Well, that's convenient. So they're getting a bunch of technology from that. Cool stuff. Look at that. And they developed furniture as well. So in terms of inspirations, Alchemist Hut, if there are 6 distinct biotica that have base science yield within borders, or Wood Workshop gives a ton of technology if there are 6 tree biotica within borders. We already have 3. I could just throw more trees down. Fir trees are the only option for that. Now the other inspiration was distinct. Yeah, 6 distinct biotica with the base science yield. I don't think we have that many distinct biotica with base science yields drafted. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that's a good start. There won't be any on those. 4. Yeah, no, we don't even have that many drafted. Let's look at the drafts. Savanna and Taiga and Forest. Let's go with the Savanna first. Or should I go for the Taiga? Like, for them, I could just throw down... like, I could just take the Wood Workshop, throw down 3 more trees, and be pretty happy with that. Although they are going to want some diversity. 8 unique biotica within borders. So throwing down trees fills up a lot of space. We already have filled up with stone. So maybe we should go for the other one. Take the Alchemist Hut and try to find some more diversity. Okay, let's do that. So be it. Do I bother? The inventor and the goddess already have the requirements. So let's get the diplomat town first. Diplomat town wants herbivores. We know that. Animal breeder. 100 of everything? If there are 4 domesticable biotica within borders. This is the first time I've ever seen this one. 100 food, technology, and gold. If there are 4 domestic, this must be specific to the diplomat. Wow. Domesticable biotica. They don't have to be unique. Let's look at which of those we could have. Domesticable. I don't see any. Is it going to say domesticable if we draft? I'm wondering if we pick that, does it add as a tag? So when we did the Age of Horror, it added a Dark Offering tag to stuff that we had already drafted. And it showed up in drafts as well. So, but that didn't show up until we actually started the event for the Age of Horror. So I wonder if this is the same thing. If we take this inspiration, does it then pop the tag onto some of these? Because, well, I guess red deer, musk deer, these aren't necessarily domesticable, but like rabbits, that's domesticable. It doesn't show that it is. Not that trees can be domesticable, can they? I really want to take this. Animal breeder seems really cool. I'm doing it. Eureka. Let's see what we get. Okay, so if I check them now. Uh-oh. Well, the Inventor Town is pretty happy with the stuff that they have. We still want to fill out the Alchemist Hut, which is going to require drafting some cool things. Distinct construction biotica within borders as well. It's interesting because it actually says distinct construction, but we only... Oh, the tin and the fur also count as construction. That's why we have 4. So having a bunch of stone doesn't help us here. We could replace those. Okay. West Oasis Citadel, let's look at their stuff. Mansion for having minerals within borders, 240 if they're fur biotica within borders, and then element biotica within borders. Well, considering we're aiming to put down gems because of their castle, we should probably go for the mansion. What do we have here? In terms of gems, we have the amethyst, and we have the kunzite. Do these have to be distinct? Distinct gem bioticum. I only have 2 right now. Okay, mansion, we'll aim for that. See what we can do. Now, drafting, I feel like I should probably go for the savannah and get those gems. But the diplomat's the one that's falling behind in food, and I really want to get the domesticable stuff, so let's go for that. Forest, draft forest. Well, it's a cat, not domesticable. South China tiger. 10% more gold for each distinct predator bioticum in this biome. Not likely to be something we go for because we're aiming for herbivores. And then I see a bunch of stuff that doesn't help us. Although, there you go, Gar. Domesticable. 3 stars. We can't use that. Predator. Oh, palace cat is domesticable. Okay. Okay. And it didn't say that it had to be distinct, so we could put 4 of these guys down and be good. Some other stuff. Construction, Titan. Cool. The palace cat also works in the taiga if we wanted to put him there. So South China tiger is an option. So 20 gold for each gem bioticum on the whole planet. Cool. This goes in the rainforest, but we're not using the rainforest. Okay, so do I go with the palace cat or do I re-roll and hope for something more interesting? Because we do need food. We need herbivores, right? So putting 4 of these guys down doesn't really go in line. Surely there's herbivores that are domesticable. I know that there's this Gar right here, but he's 3 stars, so we can't use it. Let's re-roll. Okay, off the bat, none of those work for us. None of these work for us, so I have to re-roll again. Uh-oh, I may have messed up. So here's some herbivores, but they don't help. Uh-oh, the palace cat may have been the only option. These are really cool options, but we can't use them. Gray wolf, a boar. Uh-oh. Predator, herbivore, raccoon dog. Oh no, I've messed up. What have I done? Oh no. Okay, distinct adjacent herbivore bioticum. Raccoon dog is a herbivore, but do I really want to be putting a lot of these down? No. We'll put some nightshade. Nightshade, feldspar, pear tree. What a mix of things. Adjacent to a critter and fruit. What do we have right now? We just have a lot of fruit. They're upset. Somebody there was crying. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like we don't have any pets. What can we do about that? Here's a thought. What if other biomes have stuff that we can domesticate? That's an idea. Oh, like a guinea fowl. Okay. Expand the savanna into this area, and then put a bunch of guinea fowl down. They are herbivores and domesticable. We have our solution right there. 4 of those. This castle doesn't have to be... Yeah, herbivore biotica within borders. 5 of them, sorry, 5. And 4 of these. Perfect. We're just going to put a ton of guinea fowl down, and we'll be happy with that. African wild dogs are also domesticable. There's a lot of options, just not necessarily in the forest. Okay, well, back to the draft. What else are we going to take then? Omnivore for each distinct bioticum that has a base food yield in this biome, specifically this biome. For each distinct adjacent herbivore bioticum. That seems really good. What? Okay, so if you had a lot of distinct herbivores, that would be amazing. Paper mulberry gives 40... Tree of knowledge. 40 technology and tag tree for each distinct adjacent bioticum that has a base science yield. That's pretty cool too. Yeah. Some neat stuff here. And Nightshade, 50 technology and 5 mystery for each distinct set of minerals and plants in the biome. So right on its right away we could put that down and get something out of it, because the blueberries and they're surrounding a mineral of some kind. I don't remember which one. 50% technology if adjacent to at least 2 distinct plant biotica. So these are all cool things. Howland sandstone, blackberry. Blackberry has some overlap with the taiga. I don't really need it though. Cowlin. Ooh, biodiversity. Adjacent to at least 2 trees. Well, we're planning to put a lot of herbivores down. I don't see much that has stuff to do with herbivores except for the gray wolf. Of course, we can't put the gray wolf in the savannas, so it doesn't quite work out. I might take him anyway though. Or go for the base food yield. Distinct bioticum with the base food yield. I don't know. I have no idea. Reach distinct set of minerals and plants in the biome. Nightshade seems really cool. But I don't know that we're actually going to be going for that. So, distinct adjacent bioticum that has a base science yield. Tree paper mulberry seems neat as well. Comes with a variety of things. Let's take it. Paper mulberry. Okay. Now it's savanna time. Bring that over here. And we actually need them to expand to all 3 of these spots because guinea fowl will be aplenty. 3 cities with 25 prosperity. Oh, they are not including themselves yet. Okay, fair enough. Let's get them there. Guinea fowl for days. Unfortunately, the guinea fowl will be going on a science booster. Outside city territory. Okay, I thought I saw something showing that we couldn't place it there. That was probably just left over from it being forest previously. Here we go. Guinea fowl, they are expanding. Perfect. We'll put it here as well to encourage them. We need 6 of these guys down. Wow. 5. I don't know why I keep saying 6. It's 5. Here we go. Animal breeders. Crimson Castle is painted with guinea fowl. Okay, and how are they doing? They are interested in expansion. Not quite there yet. So if I fill this in, then we'd be good. Mossagate. What was that cool plant? It was paper mulberry. We also have the lychee tree. All animals in this biome gain 15 food. Unfortunately, that's not going to go so well with what we're currently doing. I like the idea of going for paper mulberry. To do this... Hey! Castles and knights. Now we just need generic prosperity. And we're going to get there, no problem. 1 more prosperity for this guy. And then we'll have the diplomat town. That gets us another 10 prosperity boost. And an upgrade charge and a draft. We're going to use this draft on the savanna or the taiga. I think we'll use it on the taiga. We need more biodiversity. And they also wanted... I'm sorry, I've actually forgotten. What did they want? Distinct biotica with base science yield. Okay, so we just need to find some of those. Which is what we were aiming for anyways. Lost sounds. All bird biotica in the biome gain the lost tag and 25 gold. That thing was incredible. We were making use of it. I don't have any more rerolls, and we somehow didn't manage to get technology here. So, ironically, right after saying that'll be fine, I failed to get it. We did get lignite, lost energy, and element. 25 technology science if adjacent to at least 2 mineral biotica. Counts as +1 distance per lost tag for determining the closest city. Yeah, let's take that. Sugar beet. 40 food for each adjacent minerals. Hey, that's not too bad. That's quite good. Okay, we could probably make use of both of those. We do have a few minerals over this way. If I were to lock in the copper, we could put a sugar beet here, put the lignite here, and put another copper down. I think that would be a good idea. Let's do it. So I'm glad I put the copper in the middle. And sugar beet. Oh, sugar beet on a super booster? Yes, please. 40 for each adjacent minerals. Yeah, that works really nicely. The lignite, I said lignite here. Lignite has to go here because that's the 2-star spot. Adjacent to at least 2 minerals. Yeah. Doesn't give a ton. 50 technology is okay. But the main point is that it counts. Counts towards the alchemist hut. We do need to put some more stuff down. We already have the tin down. Copper we need to put down. But yeah, we don't have enough base technology things. Oh well. Copper, it just needs more rugged. Putting the copper itself down is going to generate 2 rugged, I believe. Yeah, 2 per mineral. I like how the rugged thing works. I kind of wish the other biomes had similar stuff. But that's alright. I think it makes the taiga very interesting to work with. There we go, a lot more technology. 8 unique biotica within borders, and they still need 1 more distinct biotica based science field. So let's go back to working on others. I guess we need a draft charge regardless though, so let's put something down at least. Within borders. We could replace the trees. I don't think we need those trees anymore, right? Because that's legacy, woodcutter. So we can just replace the tree for 1 eon, and that'll be fine. What should we put down? Each distinct construction bioticum. Oh yeah, things to do with construction. What do we have? The fir tree itself. And then in terms of these, we already have a tin down. Choroite doesn't help us. We already have stone. We already have copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as much as we can get right now in Le Chateau. So they just want some other unique biotica. Well, this one's good for biodiversity. Oh, it needs critters next to it. And the critters would reduce our rugged, so I don't want to be using that then. This one gives us 1 mystery, which is nice. Okay. We can just do that, I guess. Okay, we'll do that. Replace one of these trees. There you go. A new draft. Should I use that on the taiga for 1 more technology thing? 1 more science biotica? Or should I try and focus on these guys? If we put 1 thing down here, hopefully they will expand. And grab that guinea fowl, so that they complete the Crimson Castle. And I think that'll be good enough for them. Like, we don't need to do any more with them. So, we aren't going to draft in the forest. And then for the West Oasis Citadel... Oh, right, we need minerals and borders and distinct gems. Oh, we've got work to do here. But I really want to get this one done too. 35 technology. Yeah, let's go for the taiga. Natural gas is not a construction thing. Granite is. Why do I want construction things? Do we need more? Hang on. Oh yeah, Alchemist Hut was anything that's science. Construction things for Le Chateau. So maybe we'll go for the granite. Natural gas is cool, but we can't use it just yet. Oh, a poplar is construction though. Hey, that works. 45 technology and take loss if this biome's rugged is 20. Oh man, that's gonna be tough to hit. Siberian pine is also construction. It needs a lot of rugged as well. We got some great options here. Cranberries. Biodiversity for each adjacent bioticum that has a base science yield. That would be good for us. Crossbill, blue bead is okay, not great for us. 50 technology and 50 gold for each distinct set of animals and undergrowth in this biome. We're not really doing that. So I think I'm going to go for the poplar, even though I don't know if we're going to be getting that tough tree bonus because that's a lot of rugged. But I like it. 80 if this biome's rugged is 25. That's a 3-star, really? Oh well, let's unlock it. And we'll have natural gas if we want to use that later on. For this to be used, I do need to replace something else. What are we replacing? We replace the stone and the rabbit. I don't think the rabbit's doing anything for us. Is that right? If I replace this stone, what do I put in its place? Anything, really. Like, of course, we'll be putting down that poplar. Sugar beet doesn't fit there. Like, we'll put the poplar up here. And I don't know what we'll put down here. But we're going to be doing that. So upgrade, remove the rabbits. There you go. Poplar on a mineral booster. Oh man, bummer. Oh well. I have spoken. I could have also upgraded this and then just put down 2 poplars over here. That would have been an okay idea. 10. Oh, 2 distinct plants. I need to put another plant down over here. I didn't realize they had to be distinct. Let's get rid of the fir. Replace it with, not with a blackberry because it's not 3 patches. Oh, I guess we could. But it's not adjacent to a herbivore either. Put a carrot down. Something. It's a distinct plant. We'll do that, sure. Does this give us stuff for plants? No, predators, mountain slots, right? Let's hear from other yields and place minerals. So minerals and predators are the main thing. Oh, and food yield reduces it. So that was actually kind of a bad thing to put down. This thing just wants adjacent minerals. This has base food yield too, by the way. I could put another mineral down, although, do we need to? We have the alchemist hut filled, and we're not getting any more construction stuff. I think that's good enough. We're happy with that. Let's help the goddess here. She does not have much going for her. Minerals and gems. Well, first step would be to put down the gems that we do have. Kunzite, if there are no more than 1 other copy, so we can stick that wherever we want. No restrictions. Amethyst needs to go next to an animal. Is this a 2-star slot? No. Spotted hyena is a 1-star creature. Adjacent to an animal. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Let's buy a draft slot. See what we can get. So drafting. No, where's the draft? Up here. Should I spend science or food? I don't think I want to spend population on it because we might be using expansion charges. And those get quite costly. I think science is the one we use the least of. Terraforming can be extremely helpful. Upgrade charges can be pretty helpful. Micros are amazing actually, but yeah, let's just do that. So use that one, draft, the savannah, let's go. Secretary bird, African elephant, lemongrass, and sorghum. None of these are what we're looking for, but there is a gem down here in spinel. And that is 1 more towards our requirement for the chateau. Fort Fantastique. 25 gold for each distinct gem, so we get 25 gold on that. That's not really that amazing. That's not bad. And it's another mineral. We need those. So lemongrass it is. What about the rest of this? 50 technology for each grass bioticum in this biome. That could stack up so quickly. That is a 3-star. And 10% technology for each distinct grass bioticum in this biome. Lemongrass seems incredible. I don't know how many grasses you can get, but that's a big deal. Just to fill the place with grass. Giraffe, that's a cool one. It's not ugly. That's another thing, is like the wildebeest here is ugly. Serval's a cat. Is this really worth taking? 1 gem and 1 predator bioticum. Yeah, we could do that. Sure. Let's put the spindle in. Now to do that, we have to upgrade the slot. So 1 gem and 1 predator means if I upgrade this slot here, we remove the spotted hyena. This is not a gem, but I could put another spotted hyena down because they're pretty worth it. Let's do that. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, spotted hyenas, again, because they're pretty worth it. Let's put another gem. We're going to have to put a gem over here anyways. And he just wants to be adjacent to minerals of some kind. Kunzite. Oh, the amethyst. That's the one we want to put down. 1 gem and predator. Oh, actually, 2-star predators. What do we have? The marabou. That's a predator. All ugly biotica. Yeah, that's right. Well, we'd want to put the hyena down regardless. They gain double production. That's quite good. Okay, so amethyst here. Hyena here. Oh, here's a thought. If I put this guy down... Oh, yeah. I guess I can't now. Because he's already used up our biodiversity. If I already get 2 more biodiversity, I could put down another marabou. Or put down a marabou. Doubling their value. And then we lock them in. And put down another spotted hyena. And then put down the spinel. That would be good. So Kunzite, this can go anywhere. As I said. Do we need a mud pool? Oh yeah, mud pool gives us biodiversity. We want to keep that. I'll put a Kunzite over this way. I might even stick down another mud pool even. Redstone, we've used up those. Fowl, white-backed vulture, African wild dogs. We have all these things. We do need a warthog at some point. Oh, you know what? Let's upgrade one of these tiles. Oh, actually, shoot. I messed up. Maybe. I can't remove the guinea fowl. This might be the time to use an expansion charge. Let's do that. Expansion charge. No. We can manage this without. Do I need redstone here? We need 1 redstone. We don't need 2. Let's replace one of these. Okay. We're going to replace one of these. Possibly 2. Go back to the animal guy. I'm trying to click him. I can't select the animal guy. There we go. Okay. So 2-star. The warthog. 2 times ugly. 40 if adjacent to a mineral. So we want to put him adjacent to a mineral. And that mineral is going to be the redstone. Adjacent to a plant. There we go. We got some diversity. Now, of course, I've already messed this up because the whole idea was to put down a marabou. And I've now covered the spot that I would put the marabou down. So I'd have to remove the Kunzite or remove these guys, but that's more biodiversity. I could remove the wild dogs. Do we need those? Predator, domesticable, and scavenger. They don't do anything for us at this point, right? Although I put them on 2 different tiles, so we'd have to remove them both at the same time. Awkward. Mineral next to a plant. Are there any good plants for us? 2-star plants. Lemongrass is 3-star. We don't have any 2-stars. We skipped 2-star for 3 stars. African violet if adjacent to a biodome with base gold. Hey, that works. 10 for each adjacent animals, which we already have. An ochre if adjacent to a mineral. That's not a bad one either. Yeah, we could put down ochre. If I do that, we're replacing the African wild dogs. We'll be keeping another one. They'd lose a little bit of value, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. This guy doesn't need anything. Okay. Do this. Using a lot of upgrade charges here. We need the plant guy to come on over. Place the ochre down. And, oh, actually, we already have enough for the marabou, so there you go, problem solved. And he's got a lot of gold. Look at that. These guys have a lot of gold too. This somehow got more... Oh yeah, because the plant. The warthog is ugly, so he's getting a boost. Okay, this is sweet. And then we wanted to replace the spotted hyenas, and I don't even remember what with. Spinel was one. I think just another spotted hyena was the other. Put him back down. Ooh, that's a gold booster. Hold on. He's going to have the most, right? I could put him here. Adjacent to minerals, that's all good. This thing is adjacent to minerals, so we don't care where that goes. Spinel is going to be a total of 85, or 80, sorry. 80 gold if it's adjacent to a gem and predator, which it will be in either of these spots. 80 gold versus this guy having 70? So I guess the spinel is better there. Because the percentage increase, I think, is additive. So yeah, the spotted hyena gets boosted regardless. Yeah, let's put that there. Let's do that. Spinel down here. How are you guys doing for your stuff? Mansion. We're at 4 out of 6. There we go. 4 out of 6. Fort Fantasy. I'm missing a gem apparently. I thought I had 3 gems total. Which gem have I not put down? That's a gem. That's a gem. That's a gem. Oh, this one's not in borders. Oopsie daisy. Can we fix that? I need to get another gem in. Ashen Hole. That is a poor choice of name. When I see that pop up like out of the corner of my eye or whatever, and just yeah. Warthogs and stuff would be really cool. I'd like to put more of those. Well, like the warthogs themselves aren't great, but the marabou helping the warthog. Oh, actually, look at our biodiversity. We could put down another marabou now. Whoa! We just need another gem. This thing, that's kind of crazy. 100% over the base from these 2 bonuses. Nice. Oh yeah, the spotted hyena is on a 2-star slot, so it gets another 50%. Holy cow. That's so good. Well, we're gonna hit the ancient metropolis before we even enter Era 3. We're not actually, but unless I upgrade this and put the marabou down. We need more minerals for this thing though, for the mansion. Should I do that? Just throw some more minerals down and ignore the marabou? We need borders. Upgrading this, putting those 2 things down would fill out the rest of the era. I could buy more Eon though, and put another mineral out there. And then hopefully that would entice them. I'm gonna do it. Buy more Eon. I'll use gold for this one. Upgrade this slot. And then put the amethyst down again because we need it. The marabou. And then we'll just put any old mud pool out here. Oh, yeah, mud pool will be next to the marabou. That'll work. And it's next to the guinea fowl as well. Okay, so new era, but they are expanding. Perfect. So let's wait for them to expand because that adds to our mansion. Which is a big deal. We don't want to miss out on that. If I click continue right now, we wouldn't get that legacy thing. Pretty sure. We'd just be stuck with 75 instead of 150. And considering we put down another marabou, we're getting a lot of gold here. We may actually make it to the ancient metropolis. No. 75 each? No. We're not going to get there. It's pretty close though. We're doing very well for the end of Era 2. I have used a decent amount of plant shop stuff. Fort Fantastique, a mighty fort. The inventor, Duke of South Grove Stables, approaches. The diplomat, Count of Ashen Hole, too. Can we talk things through? The diplomat arrives with an army. Look guys, I am the goddess. I own the planet. Just back off. Oh my goodness. That wasn't very diplomatic. What was that? What are you guys doing? They're throwing rocks at them while talking to them? Stop it. No! The goddess stands victorious. The goddess just backstabbed them all. That was rude. Castles and knights. There was no fighting going on there. 2 aspect charges and 8 diversity prosperity. I don't know what this means when it says 2 aspect charges. Does that mean I can just do stuff? Calm Era, Age of Horror, and Sludge Corp. I kind of want to go for the Age of Horror. I don't know what sort of things we can get from Dark Offerings. And another concern I have is that I'm pretty sure the way this blood thing worked was that it required the Dark Offering to have food. So we haven't done a whole lot in terms of like high food creatures. Maybe we could do something cool with the marabou though. Goddess has wealth, the whole planet has wealth, 120 wealth on the planet. And that's another issue because at most the goddess can have, well, she could have 100 wealth and then we could get 20 from the other 2. That wouldn't be too difficult. Sludge Corp would not be a good option because we don't have a whole lot of food going as it is. Colmera is kind of boring, but also maybe a good idea. I don't know. Age of Horror. I really like this one. Maybe we try it? Although another problem is that it is for, yeah, it's specifically for the savannah. We can probably find something good. Let's do it. Age of Horror. Let's go. 20 offering on the planet, or 20 blood, or whatever that is. From the deep, an entity has awoken. Definitely looks out of place behind the savannah. Looked much better when we were doing it in the ocean planet. The music change, I love it. Inspirations here. Luxury shop. Ooh, half a gold for each gold and animals within borders. That would be pretty good for us right now. Country club, gold for each gold in the animal within borders with the highest gold. That's alright. And ringsmith for gold within the gem biotic within borders, which is amazing if you have a diamond. I really want to get some drafts right now. And let's have a look at the requirements for this thing. So sacrifice altar, plus 0.1 blood and plus 5 gold for each food in the dark offering biotic within borders with the highest food. So it is specifically food once. But it gives a lot of gold if we get it working. That is really neat. I like that a lot. And we're kind of okay to just overwrite stuff at this point. It makes these inspirations a little bit awkward though, because the luxury shop and the country club, which are the ones that I'm going for, those require animals with gold, and the dark offering thing wants an animal with a lot of food. So we should have a look at what sort of things are dark offerings. None of these? None of these. This could be a challenge. I may even have to put an expansion and then put some other biome in here just to work with that. Actually, that's the thought. Let's have a look and see what animals we have that are dark offerings. None of them. Oh. Oh no. I probably should not have taken dark offering. I may have messed up. Is the lemongrass dark offering? No. Alright, Ashen Hole. What do you guys have? Hotel. 7 food, technology, and science for science and wealth for each completed city request level on the planet. Example, completing quest 1 and 2 yields ×3. Oh, wow. So 3rd level request is 21. Okay, I think we have to take the hotel. That's really cool. I like that. And this is obviously specific to the diplomat. Very neat. Eureka. Now, how much do we get for that right off the bat? Off the bat, we're getting 126 of each, which is alright. It's not bad. I don't think it's going to be the biggest number. We've definitely seen, like, in the thousands from some of these inspirations in the 3rd era. That's pretty nice. Power plant. For each minerals within borders, it gets some stuff. And for each distinct energy biotic within borders, it gets to double the technology. It's okay. We do have natural gas, I believe. Have a look at that. Natural gas is an energy bioticum, so we can put that down, and they get 75 technology for each patch away from the closest city. And this is why I was thinking about the idea of using a bunch of expansion charges, because these 2 cities are right next to each other. This one is kind of awkwardly placed, but if we put a lot of expansions between these 2, and then put down a looking at a different biome there, and then put down a natural gas, we get 75 per patch away from the closest city, which seems pretty cool. And, hold on, does Lost apply to that? Oh. Oh my, I had not realized. Lost would apply to this. I am pretty darn sure. Okay, so we might not even need to use expansion charges. Just throw down a ton of Lost stuff. That is cool. Okay. Furniture factory, +1 science for the tree within borders with the highest science, and apothecary, +1.2 for each science in medicinal biotica within borders. Maybe power plant is what we go for. Are there some good Lost? Lignite itself is... Oh, it's not adjacent to 2 minerals. I didn't put another mineral down. Oh. Lost minerals. What do we have? Labradorite. I didn't put that down. It wants to be adjacent to 2 critters, but it's Oh, it's a... What? Labradorite is a dark offering. How does that work? Oh, hang on. There was something else to this. That's right. Cultist kit. 6 blood and 150 gold if there are 3 distinct Dark Offering Biotica within borders. So anything that has Dark Offering gets us something. But the problem is we need these guys to have the Cultist kit. They need a little bit of gold. How much? 15 gold. And these guys need 3 more wealth in order to trade and get that kit. Also, if they trade, they're more likely to trade with these guys. Uh-oh. Contagious. If the city starts a new export to another city, that city will also gain the cultist kit. This doesn't trade otherwise. So we need these guys to... Oh, I guess it is an invention. So they don't need to invent anything else. So we just need the others to gain some trade routes. Hopefully they focus on the cultist kit. But even then, that only gets us to 18. So in the end, I still need to find some kind of a food source that has Dark Offering on it. 4 cities with 35. What? Oh no, this Ashen Hole needs another city down. Ah. Okay, we're absolutely using expansion charges at this point. Oh no. 50 technology. They're at 27 out of 50. That's a long ways to go. What can we do for you guys? Power plant. I mean, that gets us some gold right away for the trade. Distinct energy bioticum within borders is alright. A tree bioticum. There was something cool for tree, right? Siberian pine? Oh, it's only 80 technology. That's not something I'm going to build around. I think there is... What was it? There was some like the red spruce or something like that. Some massive tree that you could really build around and get a lot of stuff out of. But we don't have that right now. Can't rely on it. Let's take the power plant. I have an energy bioticum. We'll get something out of this. Look at that. 250. Wait, they already have an energy within borders? Oh, this thing counts as energy. Oh, perfect. How convenient. And this thing was lost, and it is Dark Offering, so we want to put that down for sure. Let's put that over here. We get a little bit of a boost on the Lignite. Hopefully these guys trade for the Cultist kit. And then with that, we'll be getting something from the Lignite. There you go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it on its own gives us biodiversity. I was thinking that the Taiga Stone part just triggered. West Oasis Citadel. So I think it's kind of tough between the luxury shop and the country club. I don't quite know yet. Ashen Hole is exporting to South Grove Stables. No, that's not what we wanted. We want them to buy from these guys. Hang on, what are they selling them? Pet rocks. That's not the most recent one. Huh. Okay, so they got fried chicken, which gives 3 population. That's pretty big. Wow. That's not bad. We do need another city down, don't we? 10 more prosperity gets us a draft charge with the ancient metropolis. I think we should figure that one out. There's an animal booster here. It's a 1-star slot. It's way out there though. Does that help us? Not really. Okay. Looks like this is the spot where we're going to be using expansion charges. Let's do that right now before people expand further. So, expansion charge, expansion charge, expansion charge. I definitely need to have a nomad charge. Did I use another expansion charge right away? Let's do the expansion stuff first. And we'll put it in between. So what this will do is, because it's not within borders, we'll get 4 tiles. If it was within borders, we would only get 2. So we should be able to fit a lot more settlements down. Actually, I never quite thought about how much that space that is. That is a lot of space. So we'll just keep doing this then. That's not bad at all. Oh, terraform. And we're getting more force, so it doesn't matter where I do this. We can just cover it with another biome as we choose. Another expansion charge. Would that be worth it? I put down one settlement. This is crazy. Oh, yeah, that's right. If we have more than 3 settlements, then the cultist kit will be good enough. Ah, that's good. We really need to get that moving around the map. Okay, let's have a look. Botanist and Pirate Queen. I don't think I want to go for water stuff. The botanist loves plants. The weirder the better. Look to gain science and food from them. Because you can't get gold from them. What do we have in terms of plants? Over here, we have the millet, Siberian plant, the lemongrass. That's right, we have lemongrass. The botanist might like that. 50 for each grass bioticum in this biome. Ooh, I like that idea. Kind of wish I had it next to this savanna over here. $25 food and 10 technology adjacent to at least 1 undergrowth. We'd also want these guys to be gaining some gold though. Does lemongrass go in multiple biomes? Doesn't look like it. Lychee tree and paper mulberry is another option. Distinct adjacent bioticum with a base science yield. All animals in this biome gain 15 food. So it could boost the animals in Ashen Hole. That's kind of interesting. Takes up a lot of biodiversity though. Yeah, I think lemongrass is the one we'll go for. Distinct grass bioticum in this biome. How far? Well, I guess we need to bring our Savannah Giant over anyway. Let's do that. I'm not quite sure how much space we should give them. Oh, hold on. Can I? All right, we'll call the botanist. Can we put them on this? Oh, we can put them right here. I think we'll do that. We'll just lock in Ashen Hole. They'll have to deal with it. I can terraform Savannah just like that. And we'll give them some amount of space. Oh, they're saying help us. Where are they? You guys. Okay. Bring them over. There you go. Okay, so they have to sprint around the whole planet. But that'll be another settlement. And we need to get them 35 prosperity for the World Court. While also getting our Ashen Hole some more prosperity themselves. The hotel will be helpful. I guess they'll get a bunch as we complete other people's requests. Or combine population and technology, 2 plants within borders. We can certainly do that. Just you wait. Actually, we need our forest shrine over here to do that. I need to get them some gold so that they buy a cultist kit as well. I am worried about this, the 4th Rises. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. 120 wealth on the planet. Maybe a Pirate Queen would have been a better choice, but we don't have anything researched for the ocean. So I don't know how that would have gone. And we might even want to put another city down just for the World Court. Complete some of their requests, although that requires putting down a lot more bioticum. They are looking to expand further. Let's just give them a little bit more space. And they do need that 16 more technology. Okay, they're ready to go. We can upgrade some stuff and just put down... Oh, we need the biodiversity first, actually. Millet, if it's adjacent to an animal... So I can put an animal here, and then millet and lemongrass right here. What animal do we want to put down? Not a spotted hyena. That takes up a bunch of diversity. White-backed vulture, guinea fowl, African wild dogs. I guess we'll put down... just some guinea fowl? Adjacent to an element and predator. We're not really doing that. African wild dogs, they would need to have one of these down anyways. Okay, that's not a very exciting animal to put down, but too bad. There's something. And I know we'll be doing this. And so the millet Adjacent to at least one undergrowth. The lemongrass itself is an undergrowth, so that'll be fine. Ooh, we're going to be putting lemongrass on the super booster. Nice. Okay. So that actually on its own... No, that's not very much food. But it is. Oh no, one more plants. I can put any old plant down and then replace it with the lemongrass. Oh, we only need one more diversity. Hold on, that was very quick. I know they're going to ask for more plants, so what can we do? Adjacent to a biodome with base gold, African violet. Which means maybe I should put down an animal. What kind of cool stuff can we get here? The spinel is useful to us. Gem and predator, never mind. Gunzite, mud pool doesn't have any animals. Adjacent to a plant, that helps. I could put down 2 African wild dogs. That doesn't feel like a very good use of my Eon, though. We're not going for the whole marabou thing. Let's put down that redstone. Stick it right there. And then this thing wants to be next to something with base gold, so we'll put it over here. They're expanding quite quickly. Look at this. Okay, and now we should be able to put down the lemongrass. Wait, I guess I should have thought of that. We want more grass down. Herbalism. If there are 3 undergrowth biotica within borders, 4 undergrowth biotica within borders, 3 trees within borders. I think undergrowth because... Well, they're both requiring undergrowth. Food or technology. I guess this one's slightly easier. Or distinct algae. We're not going for that. Technology or food. Actually, food's going to be the lower of the two because our grasses... Grasses mainly give technology. Oh, this one gives some food, but the lemongrass is going to be giving a lot of technology. So yeah, let's go for the farm instead. And they want more undergrowth. We haven't put an elephant grass down. +1 for each adjacent... Oh, each adjacent animal. Let's put that elephant grass over here. African violet, we'll move that over 1 spot. I guess we don't really need to maximize the output of the elephant grass itself. Okay, the farm is good. Next inspiration. Wood workshop. 300 if there are trees within borders, we're not doing that. The great garden, if there's distinct plants within borders. 10 distinct plants within borders, that's expensive. Or 6 plants, 6 or 8, I think that's 8 plants within borders, then we get more food. The great garden would be nice, but that's a lot of distinct plants. We don't have that many in this biome, so we'd have to use multiple biomes, and they don't have any space on the left side, so let's go for the mill. And just stockpile a bunch of grass. Does that make this other one legacy? How does this work? No, the farm is still around. Okay. The botanist is rising the ranks. I think we might not get the 4th rises done. Also, shouldn't they have some gold? They don't have any wealth. Oh, they need 10 more wealth. Ah, can I do anything about that? Not with grasses. We don't have a whole lot of grass. I could put down another African violet and then upgrade a tile and put more lemongrass. That would be cool. There's only 3 distinct grass though. I don't think putting gems down is a great way to go. Do I really need to stack this though? It's good. It's alright. There's a lot less grass than I thought there would be. Need a little bit more prosperity. For that, they do need more plants. So, okay, alright, we'll just do that. I'm going to use an upgrade charge. We only have 2 remaining. Oh no, we're going to run out of those. Botanist Town will give us another. If I put this, then this millet next to an animal. Oh, right. How awkward. Right. Oops. I messed this up. Adjacent to an animal. I guess we can put another animal down. But we just want plants. Okay, we'll put an African violet here. It gets us the biodiversity that we need. And then we can put the lemongrass down. Wait, is this it? Yeah. Oh, is that 9? Sorry. That's a 9. I thought it was a 7 somehow. So we are not close. More African violets. They are plants. They give biodiversity. Ochre would help too. We don't have any good... Ooh, elephant grass. Maybe we'd be better off replacing this guinea fowl. There's 6 out of 8 on the plants, but they did finish the botanist town thing anyway. And no more requests. Okay. Huh, okay. Well, they're buying stuff, but it's not a cultist kit, unfortunately. They're getting fried chicken. What I should have done is worried about getting these guys cultist kits first. 4 more gold for them, and 2 more gold for these guys. If I had gotten them some cultist kits, then that would have been... Yeah, that would have been way better. Because now these guys are inventing things, so it's likely that they're going to trade with Ashen Hole. They've already traded for voodoo chicken. These guys produced voodoo chicken, so they actually... I don't think they're going to trade for a cultist kit on its own, so we need 2 more technology for these guys. Wow, this is tough. Technology for them. Oh, what a mess. I've messed things up for sure. So, what are you saying? You keep saying the same thing. Minerals that give... We don't have a whole lot drafted even. Because I've split amongst 3 different biomes, I think. Could throw a lemongrass in here if I had the diversity. To get the biodiversity, we could replace the spinel and the spotted hyena. We'd also replace the marabou, which is apparently costing us 8. But replacing those hurts our other thing. 544 from this guy. This is from the gem. Wait, were there blue people here? Oh, there's the cultists. Nice. Wearing their robes. We do need more space for them. I think there's no way around it. I'm just going to have to replace some animals. This marabou costs 4, this marabou costs 8, and gives us a little bit less. I could replace him and the amethyst. And we would have enough to put down a lemongrass, which would get some technology so that we can invent something. Okay, we'll do it. Marabou over here. But this is going to hurt our bottom line for wealth. We do have some of these to use. Diplomat emblem, inventor emblem, goddess emblem. Those are not bad. Actually, maybe I could just put a diplomat emblem for the technology. Ooh, that would have been a better idea. Oh well, too late. Using it. Does it even give us much? I didn't think that through. We don't have many grasses around. It counts itself, and that's it. Whoops. It's going to be enough for an invention, so that's good. Let's see what they invent. And then let's try and get these guys some gold so that they can trade for it. I should have done this way earlier. Also, in terms of actual Dark Offering Biotica, I don't think we have many. I really like this idea though. This is very, very cool. They already have their thing figured out. What was their thing? The power plant, right, of course. Natural gas. Put the natural gas out here. They're not interested in expansion right now. But they could be. Okay. That is quite good. Paint and pigment, bringing your colors to human creations. Not bad at all. You guys need 2 more wealth. Let's get that for you. What can we put in the forest that would generate a lot of wealth? None of these animals. Spinal, Cowlin. Actually, their base thing, the hotel. How much do they need? They need 7 and then probably 30. So 37. If we completed a 4 thing, then we get 21 gold. That's not quite enough. Not quite enough. But in the forest, we do have the spinal next to a gem and predator. Don't have a whole lot of those around. Then in this biome here, spinal, same thing. No real gems around or predators. Cowlin is good if it's next to trees. Okay, so maybe the spindle would be our best option. Or, if we can get something big in here. Like, if I were to put a spotted hyena down, that would get us a bunch of gold right away. Each adjacent minerals. Right here. Those are minerals. We have 4 biodiversity. That's an easy choice. There you go, on an animal booster. Perfect. And we'll just speed up his walking animation. Okay. That should be a bunch of gold. And now green capital requirement. Have 90 combined population technology. We have 35 apparently. Long ways to go on that one. But do they get another inspiration? They do. What inspiration do they have? Jam maker, +1 food for each food and fruit biotica within borders. Apothecary, 1.2 for each science in medicinal biotica. And furnish factory, +1 science for each science in the tree biotica within borders with the highest science. So obviously they're asking for a bunch of stuff to do with plants. And I don't know. I don't think we have many of any of those things. Food and fruit biotica. These grasses aren't fruit biotica. The flowers. This is medicinal. So lemongrass is something. Yeah, so apothecary would be our best bet. Doubling the technology we get from the lemongrass. Not terrible, we could do that. For each grass bioticum. Well, oh, do we have to maintain this other one? The farm and the mill? Well, the mill is okay with any plants, but we need the biodiversity from these African violets. If I put more grass down, that would boost the lemongrass, which would be quite important for us. We are missing okra here. I don't know about them. So, are you guys trading now? They got the cultist kit. Amazing. They need 10 more gold for another trade route. Oh, that's going to be difficult to do. How about you guys? You need 4 more gold for another trade route. We could do that. What I might do is put another settlement down. I might say we're kind of done with the botanists. Let's put a settlement down over here and get them to trade. I think that makes sense. Nomads. The Pirate Queen again with the gold, and the miner interested in science from minerals. I think we'll take the miner. Now, what sort of biome should he have? In terms of minerals, the taiga's looking pretty good. He likes science. We have some good stuff here. Natural gas is a neat option. Do these things get bonuses for each mineral in the biome? Not really, no. But we can build up the rugged. Biodiversity might be an issue. But just building up the rugged could be pretty neat, because then we can put those trees down and get some stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to change this into a taiga. Oh. Apparently these guys expanded again. Stop it. You're not allowed any more land. Oh, wait a second. Are there grasses in the forest? Doesn't look like it. There's other undergrowth stuff, but no grasses that we could use. Okay. Well, nomads, you're settling right there. This is kind of cool. 5 cities on one planet. And I mean, assuming we do manage to succeed with the Age of Horror here, which I am somewhat doubting that we will. But if we do succeed with it, then we will be playing as the diplomat with our next spirit. Like our main spirit. And they get a cool bonus for each settlement on the planet. I can't remember. It was something similar to the other inspirations they've had, where it gets plus food, science, and wealth. But yeah, it'll be neat to see how that goes. Before we do stuff with South Grove Stables, though, we need to help South Grove Stables. Really? They both got named the same thing, eh? South Grove Stables, South Grove Stables. Not very original, you guys. What can we do for them? They need 4 more gold. How are we going to get that? Lignite doesn't help. The natural gas doesn't help. Drafts would be great. Anyone really close to getting draft charge? Doesn't look like it. We could buy a draft charge. 6 more prosperity for the ancient metropolis. Maybe I finish that just for the draft charge. Actually, here we go. Country club. Each gold within animals within borders with the highest gold. Let's go for the luxury shop. Each gold within animals within borders. There you go. So be it. That will get us a good amount of wealth. I don't know if it'll get us 6 prosperity from the wealth, because our wealth is not, you know, it's not very efficient. 300 times divided by 70 is, I don't know what that is. It's almost 5. So definitely not enough. 350 would have been 5. What else can we do? That guy won't shut up. Pseudo Ramada. Oh, we got a 3-star slot right here, though. No more biodiversity, unfortunately. Ashen Hole, you guys are still hanging out. You got the cultist kit, so we're happy about that. I kind of want to overwrite the spotted hyena, but I have limited upgrade charges to use. But that would regain us 4 more biodiversity in this zone, and then we could use it elsewhere. Like on a spotted hyena over here instead. That lemongrass I think was a bad choice. I think we need to get rid of the lemongrass. If I try to overwrite it, I have to use 1 eon to overwrite it with something else, and then we can put down another marabou. Now the marabou are boosting our ugly stuff, so maybe we'll just put a warthog down. It's ugly. If it's adjacent to a mineral, it gets a boost. We'll do that. Our population is relatively low, so we would get relatively more prosperity from the food gain. And I'm going to put that marabou down. We'll put a white-backed vulture first. Replace this lemongrass. Now I know this is a little bit scummy, I guess, because what we're doing. Oops, not enough biodiversity. All right, doesn't matter. We got it. But what we're doing is we baked the lemongrass to get some technology, and then we removed the lemongrass. So technically, we don't have enough science for that technology anymore, but so be it. Taiga. What did we actually want to draft for? I've gone and forgotten what the whole point of that was. I guess we want to help the taiga at this point. We have 2 guys in the taiga. What are we drafting for? Gold for South Grove. Let's see. Taiga. Platinum. Ooh, this is perfect. 15 wealth for gold for each rugged in this biome. And then 0.1% for each gold and adjacent distinct biotica. That is so good. I'm not sure. See, I guess we don't have many herbivores, and the Arctic wolf gives us a similar thing, but 50% of adjacent to Arctic wolf, so it takes a lot of biodiversity for that. Yeah, I think we'll go with the platinum. I mean, obviously it matches what we're doing. We're doing mineral stuff. It's good. Okay. Who gets it, though? There's nephrite as well. 50 gold if this biodome is 6 patches away from the closest city, and with a decent amount of lost stuff will be good for that requirement. So that could be enough. How much gold do we need again? We need 4 wealth, which is a fair amount. do have a gate, which we haven't been using. Labradorite requires some critters nearby. This thing is a dark offering. I did want to put more of those down. I guess this cultist thing doesn't require distinct dark offerings. So we can put 3 labradorite, and that would be good enough. This thing doesn't need uniqueness, but it is 10 biodiversity, which is a lot. We need to build up to that. Yosava. Can I put enough right here? Yeah, this is a 2-star spot. Let's see how this works. Do we have enough lost? This is 1 lost here. 2 lost. 3 lost. That's it, 3. So we need 3 more. Are there any critters that are lost? Oh, the rabbit's a dark offering. How about that? Oh, the skunk. Hey. Okay, so we can use the skunk. It's a critter that's lost. Oh, it's not a critter. Sorry. Nope, it's just got other things on it. Dang. The reason I'm asking about critters is because that mineral that we just replaced, the labradorite, that is a lost. And it requires 2 critters nearby for biodiversity. And biodiversity is kind of what we're struggling on right now. Of course, critters give food, and food reduces our rugged, and now we want rugged. Dark offering critter. Snowshoe hares are critters as well. If adjacent to 2 minerals, they give a bonus. Stellar seagull. Oh, look at this. 100 gold and 2 biodiversity. There are 4 critter biotica in the biome. That's cool. It's alright. We are nowhere near on the gold. Oh, and I need diversity for the natural gas too, because I really want to do that. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I feel there's a solution somewhere. Putting trees down isn't it? Maybe I just stack labradorite and put 2 critters nearby them. Because it's dark offering, it's lost. It gives biodiversity. Those are the things that I need right now. And he gives some gold as well, which is also what I need. Okay, how would we do this? Well, I guess it'd be critter, labradorite, labradorite. That would be it. Not terribly exciting. Charoite we'll leave there because it's diverse. Yeah. And then in terms of critters, we're going to be, reducing our... We'll put 2 of these guys because they're dark offerings. Oh, we'll just put 1 of them. We don't need 2 of them. Yeah, this is strange. Are they gaining stuff for... Yeah, the power plant for each minerals. That's right. That's pretty good. Not very interested right now. He's inventing something. Hopefully something that gives him some wealth. And then 1 more critter. The stoat counts as a critter. Hey, and he doesn't produce food. And he's a predator. That works out quite well for us. Sure, we'll put him down. And I think I'll just put a skunk right here. It doesn't help our biodiversity, but it is lost. It gives gold. Is that good? I don't know. This thing, distant times 2. I don't know. I don't know how the lost thing works. It seems to me like it should include that. Or are they trading? Oh, they're doing it. They're trading. Join the cult. Become one of us. That's all I really needed then. If they expand here, we'll have a second dark offering. We need more there. But point is, now they have that cultist thing. We can get South Grove Stables to have the cultist thing. Potentially we can get them to have a cultist thing if we got them 10 more wealth. That would take a little bit of work. But they have only 5 wealth to begin with, so it shouldn't be too much. Free technology, 2 minerals within borders. Yeah, we can do this. More technology. I guess one way to get more technology for these guys would be to use that natural gas. Exile bounty. Put the natural gas on here. Get them to expand one more. We could do it. With this cultist thing, generating 3 blood and 75 gold. That's not too bad. The gold doesn't help them at this point, though. All we needed it was for that trade route. So we have 3 blood on the planet. That's them. Good job, guys. And dark offerings. I thought we had 1 dark offering in the desert. Maybe not. Or the savannah, sorry. Nope, none in the savannah. So tundra, we're kind of relying on you guys, but even then we need like 4 places to have it. This is very challenging. And with 37 Eon remaining, so we're really running out. I think it's time to buy a draft. Although spending 20 prosperity on a draft is quite expensive. I guess we're not using a lot of technology. Let's use that. We'll generate some more technology. Savannah for the food. We're hoping to find a food creature that has a dark offering on it. I think that's our best bet, and then building up around that. Oh, the white rhino, you say? Each distinct set of plants and herbivores. Ooh. That could be usable. If we were to join up our... Oh, no, that doesn't help. Never mind. In the biome. Yeah. Plants and herbivores in the biome. It's something. We have to take it. It helps. Okay. White rhino, we're building around this now. What can we do for that? Bigland Citadel, by the way. Oh, right. Yeah, we're not doing anything with them just yet. We want South Grove Stables to be getting their technologies from over here, so the less we do with Bigland Citadel, the less chance there is of them buying one of their inventions. But before we do that, West Oasis Citadel. You guys have very little going on in the way of vegetation. There's just 1 okra. And yet we want you to be making use of these rhinos. Savannah Hero. Oh, Savannah Herd. Reading is so hard. 60 food for each distinct set of plants and herbivores. That could get to be something. I don't think it would be terribly massive, though. What was the thing that we had? We had a super booster on something here. There's an animal booster. Ah, replacing this hyena is going to be a good idea. We have an animal booster. Is that a 1-star slot? Oh, and it's an ashen hole anyway. That doesn't help. Where is that super booster that we had? Mineral booster. Ah, weird. Could have sworn we had one. We could... we gotta put some plants down, right? Plants and herbivores, we have very few of either one. We have no herbivores. In fact, Impala would be a herbivore. Guinea fowl would be a herbivore. Oh, there's a bunch of guinea fowl over here. Perfect, we'll leave them as is then. So now we just need plants in the biome. Okay, we can do this. That cultist is going on. There's a gold booster. This is... Okay, the guy is walking. Where are you doing, dude? Is it this bird? What is going on? Okay, it's time to replace the okra. Although we need the okra now. Dang it. Mud pool is important because of the diversity. Back to looking for a booster. Gold booster, no. Mineral booster, no. Okay, so we need to get a 3-star something. Replacing this hyena would be helpful. I think we just don't care about the white-backed vulture. Maybe we just place the white rhino on the white-backed vulture spot. There you go. Don't worry about the booster. We can use some micros on him too. Maybe use a sanctuary and then boost him. So right now he's got just one set of plants and guinea fowl in the biome. Let's work on some more. Replacing this spotted hyena, we're fine, kind of fine with doing that. I could upgrade this and put some plants down just to lock in the hyena. I don't know if that would really be worth it though. African violets, elephant grass. They cared about grasses and stuff, right? That's the botanist. The botanist cares about it. They already got their animal breeder bonus. Yams are what? Yams are dark offerings. Since when? When did we get this? Did we get it when we unlocked the rhino? 2 food for each science and adjacent plants. Well, that doesn't help. It could help a little bit. It's a dark offering at least. Science and adjacent plants. This thing is a food plant, but I could put this down next to animals. Okay, I don't care about the African wild dogs. Oh. Wait, what? What? I didn't even do anything. How did we get the blood? 17. Plus 0.1 for each food in the dark offering biodome within borders with the highest food. 17. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. Oh, here I was thinking I need like 10 times this. Math is hard. Okay, well, we're fine then. Get some prosperity. 36 eon remaining. Let's do it. Natural gas it is. I can't believe it was that simple. Holy cow, I was way overthinking it then. Let's put this here. You guys are getting some natural gas. We'll replace the Labradorite. Do we need it? Maybe we just want to put it down anyway. Yeah, I might just put it down anyway. But first, whoa, sorry, didn't mean to zoom out. Natural gas, 75 for each patch away from the city. There's no booster here, unfortunately. Oh. I guess this city is closer. Oh well. Labradorite, we'll put it back down. Just because of the diversity. And we want to entice them to move out here. Completed. Oh, now they're hesitant. If I were to put a thing there, I don't think that would be enough either. Let's just entice them out. South Grove, go get that natural gas, please. You need it for your power plant. And then maybe South Grove Stables we can help. City of the Future, actually, I want to get that completed because it gives us a draft charge, it gives us an upgrade charges, and it is a 4th level city request, which helps the World Court a fair amount. I don't think we'll be doing anything for the Green Capital, and the Miner Settlement I would like to do stuff with, but it's not urgent anymore because we have the dark offering we needed from a single white rhino who is hardly symbioced. This thing's cool. We could still work on it though. Like, we get a lot of value out of this, right? That's 850 gold from that rhino. 170 food. We can totally boost this. Let's go for it. They have 77 wealth, so we can definitely get that higher. Here comes a bunch of technology. How much are we getting from this thing? 500. That's pretty good. I could put down that not the raccoon, the skunk that I was talking about. Put a skunk down. This thing is still not distant enough. 6 patches away from the closest city. Each lost thing is +1 distance per lost tag. Yeah, I don't quite understand how it's only ×2. We have quite a few lost tags down. That's alright, whatever. Plants though, we can, like I was saying, I can just replace the wild dogs, whatever. Replace this guinea fowl because we already have one in the area. Okay, so okra or elephant grass, put that down here. This thing wants to be adjacent to an animal of some kind. This is an animal, but it's going to be probably getting replaced anyway. He's not adjacent to anything, so he's lost his bonus. I don't particularly care. Oh, there you go, City of the Future. We got that? Perfect. We are good. In terms of drafting, I don't even know. Let's draft the forest because that's the one remaining. Emerald is Dark Offering. Now we're finding Dark Offerings all over the place. 50 gold for each distinct plants in this biome. Panda bears. I like the panda bear thing a lot. You know what? Panda bear makes sense. For the diplomat? Sure. What is this? Oh, red pandas. Nice. I don't know if we'll actually put any of them down, but they're cool. Yeah, white rhinos are so good. Man, that guy is going crazy. Suko Ramata. I guess I don't really care about symbioses. Just throwing a bunch of African violets down is good. These rhinos are going to be massive. Did you get more? No? Plants and herbivores in the biome. This... Oh, distinct set. Ah, okay, so I can't just use all these guinea fowl. Oops. Ah, whatever, that's good enough. We got 41 blood out of that sacrifice altar. Alright, now there was another thing that I wanted to put down. The platinum. I have 9 biodiversity. We could work on that. 15 gold for each rugged in the biome, and additional for each gold in adjacent distinct biotica. So we want to surround it with other things. Nephrite is one of those. Labradorite, not so much. But we could. Distinct biotica with gold. Not a whole lot coming from these. Stellar steel would be nice if there were more critters in the biome. But we have... Well, we have 2 critters in the biome. I don't really want to put more down. I don't know how much the platinum is worth it to us. We have 20 rugged right now, actually. Speaking of which, Siberian pine is at 25, but the poplar trigger is at 20. That's nice. These guys just want minerals, though, so let's get them some minerals. Whatever down. It's adjacent to 2 minerals. We get a bonus from the lignite, and it counts as lost, and it's energy, and so on. The... Wait, could I just put down... I could put down more natural... Oh, the natural gas cost does not increase. Okay. Alright then, let's put that down here by upgrading the tile. I did not realize you can just put tons of natural gas down. Does this thing require... Oh yeah, distinct energy bioticum. Okay, so we can't just throw them all down for that bonus then. But, at 500 per... Not that. 500 per, that's pretty good. 350 for this one, actually. I wonder if the loss tag only applies within the borders. I don't know. Well, we're going to ignore the platinum thing. What else can we put down? Lignite. I do want to put down another natural gas over there. Let's put the lignite here. Oh, it needs a level 2 slot, right? Ah, we're probably good enough. I think that's enough for us. Doomed Gilded Planet. We'll get the prosperity from this alone. Huh. The miner is inventing. Yeah, there you go. We got it. That's. I spent so long thinking about it. All I had to do was just put stuff down. It wasn't that difficult. More rugged. I don't think we have any agate down. Let's put that over here. Charoite helps. We definitely have stone. I think we do. Did I replace all the stone? Oh, there's one over here. I like the taiga a lot. I like how this rugged thing works. There's not a lot of adjacency bonuses, but when there are, they're very strong. It's cool stuff. Just put down more things. So this doesn't help us much. We'll put down another stone for this guy. Might just upgrade this tile. Oh, we're concluded. All right, good enough. There we go. We succeeded. That felt like a very strange game. I didn't feel like we had a real good focus. As it hungers, it consumes all. The end of the planet. Yeah, so I like, in the end there, we won by drafting a Rhino and putting the Rhino down. And the Rhino just gave us a ton of prosperity and the blood that we required and so on. I didn't feel I properly had a set goal, you know? Like, we had the goddess, her bonus was that she just boosts things within her own territory, which is nice, especially when she's doing the Age of Horror. But, like, with others, you're boosting things around the planet, so you're kind of aiming for minerals overall, or you're aiming for plants overall, or you're aiming for whatever. With the goddess, it feels like it's just do whatever. Obviously, we went a very goddessy route with the Monument Age, and then Castles and Knights kind of fits with her thing because she's focusing on gold. We did go for food and technology, so we were able to do Castles and Knights, and she stands victorious above the other towns. That worked. And then Age of Horror absolutely fits with their theme, so that's cool. I'm not sure I really enjoy playing with the goddess as our main spirit, though. But yeah. Tomorrow we're going to be checking out the Diplomat. I like the Diplomat stuff again. I'm very excited to do that. And we'll be aiming for 5 cities a little bit quicker than we did today, I think. When we start off, maybe we'll go for as much population as we can, putting food down, because with population, we can buy the expansion charges and the city charges, the nomad charges from the shop. So I think getting a bunch of population will be very important for us. Receive rewards. Oh, I have to click the button. A Cape Buffalo, Palladium, and a blue whale. Ooh. 100 food for each distinct expanse bioticum in this biome. That is really cool. I like that. Cape Buffalo, 100 food if adjacent to 300 growth, and all animals in this biome gain 10 food. There's a few of those. All animals gain this and all whatever's gain this. You could really build those up. That's probably just a herd thing, right? In general? Neat stuff.